Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. Coming to the plate now, Franklin Stevens, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waller is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Castillo has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play.
It in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, taking a look.
Now batting, James Waller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Waller.
Popped him up. And there's the first out. Now in the box, James Waller. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, James Waller. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Irvin will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Frisco Rough Riders jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Teddy Van Buren earns win number 4 on the season. Henry Casilla records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome into this presentation. At the plate, James Waller. He went deep in the contest last night.
Waller.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, man.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the second run will score as well.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping in, number 9, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Waller at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Settling in now, James Waller stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first. Coming to the plate now, James Waller. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Stevens has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Striding in once again, James Waller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, James Waller. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for any.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Frisco Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Barner notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mission, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio. At the plate, Rodney Tuttle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for San Antonio.
The 1-2.
Rodney Tuttle.
Lifted in the air out to left. Waller moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this line.
Now at the plate, James Waller. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Waller.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. Now to the plate, number 9 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is there. 1 out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
At the plate, Chris Gilchrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Waller stands at second with 2 gone. Rolled slowly to first. To his right, Dudley. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Derek Wertekemper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waller has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rodney Tuttle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rodney Tuttle.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waller has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, James Waller. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Waller.
First offering on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to run.
Now at the plate, Vance Dudley.
First baseman.
1 out, nobody on.
Dudley.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Gonzalez.
Hit in the air to left. Waller has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here. The throw home. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game. digging in and looking for more. James Waller, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Castillo is under it. 1 down. Leading off the inning, James Waller, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ripped on the ground to first. Dudley takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Miguel Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Frisco Rough Riders came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Julian Maurer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio Missions. Settling in now, James Waller. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Waller.
Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Digging in, Jacob Gonzalez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Gonzalez.
Left field and deep. Waller going back on it. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping in, James Waller. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. High and deep to right center. Irvin going back on it. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those.
Ready for another chance? Luis Torrens. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waller giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now, James Waller, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loved.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitch.
Stepping into the box, Franklin Stevens. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ready once again, James Waller. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Irvin comes on now, and he has it 1 down. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. San Antonio came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
game's future. Coming to the plate now, James Waller, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Smolinski. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sean Crump. He reached on a single in his first try. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waller on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit.
In now, James Waller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 9, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Simon Ojeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Waller is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box, James Waller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ortiz moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jake Smolinski. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep in the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rear view.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sean Crump. He singled his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waller moving in, 1 down. Striding in, Jake Smolinski. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base.
And that last at-bat when he went deep.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now in the box, James Waller. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smolinski on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play. Digging in the switch hitter, James Waller. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
The 0-1 delivery. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Bounce up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3-run cushion to make you feel
Now
good.
batting, number 9.
Digging in, number 9. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. To first, scooped up, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Ready now, Ken Aliger. He's 2 for 4
On the road to win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
8-5 tonight. Frisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rob Frank takes the win on the mound, his second. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this. So here's the cleanup hitter, James Waller. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So coming to the plate, Kurt Stewart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air out to left field. Waller moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home. So digging in now, James Waller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Waller.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ortiz is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half. Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Crump. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone, a home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some.
Stepping in, James Waller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying.
Standing in, James Waller. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two and two.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Smolinski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, James Waller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
Dero, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5. is probably a really good.
So this guy's raking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month of sleeping with.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Now at the plate, Sean Crump. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waller has a play, 1 out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Yohander Mendez. Minor League Baseball. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, James Waller. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Smolinski going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Billy Whitmore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Billy Whitmore.
In the air now out to left field. Waller has a read on it, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Vernon Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waller will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Digging in to try it again, James Waller. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he sat on the curveball there, and he yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Leading off the inning, Kurt Stewart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Digging in and looking for more, James Waller. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Rosado over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Kurt Stewart. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Waller will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Antonio Aguero. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a good bounce back. Digging in the switch hitter, James Waller. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ortiz is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Kurt Stewart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Waller is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching. James Waller will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Runners going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Hit out towards second. A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate as they tack on an important run to make it 7-5 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 9. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Grounded down the third baseline. There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
8-6, the final score. Baseball now on. Into the box now, Jake Smolinski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waller moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Ready for another chance. James Waller, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Striding into the box, Antonio Aguero. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waller has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready once again, James Waller, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they breeze through this half. Digging in, James Waller. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Waller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be.
Now at the plate, Eric Iswaldo. He singled his last time up.
Eric.
The 0-2 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waller moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Now at the plate, James Waller. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fast.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind.
So striding in, Jake Smolinski, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fly ball out toward left center field. He brings it in, and they have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Frisco Rough Riders led this game from the
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that.
Stepping into the box, James Waller. He went deep last night twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Popped him up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number one. Now at the plate, James Waller. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Right side, but it's well foul. Now here it comes. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Hernandez looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, James Waller, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. In now, Aaron Burdett. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Waller racing back to the track. He gets there, but he missed it. Burdett takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score, and it's now 5-3. Standing in, Anthony Nomo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee into shallow left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Sylvester Fredrickson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Hit in the air to left. Waller is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. So digging in now, James Waller. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ball.
He brings it in, and they will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. Corpus Christi crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Benito Ferreira earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Welcome to MLB. Rob Frank will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually...
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Bro. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night, and he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
Oh, man, his dinner tastes better. His wife.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wyatt McClory. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone, a home run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, James Waller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Nomo comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, James Waller. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Number 9.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 9. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's running. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. So striding forward now, William Fairchild, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed again.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Sylvester Fredrickson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waller is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit. Digging in, Adrian Hernandez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Waller. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James Waller. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned it.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ramon Flores. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Waller ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Stepping up to the plate, James Waller. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Hooks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Welcome into this presentation of Striding in, James Waller, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High pop-up. McClory shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Adrian Hernandez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waller is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stepping into the box, James Waller. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Waller.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making a problem.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Wyatt McClory. He reached on a single in his first try.
Wyatt McClory.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Waller. 1 out. Digging in once again, James Waller. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Waller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Digging in and looking for more, number 9. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Now, William Fairchild.
Center fielder, William Fairchild.
From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Digging in to try it again, James Waller.
James Waller.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Hernandez sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the... Striding in once again, Adrian Hernandez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this ball's pretty well struck, high and deep to left field. Waller looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready once again, Wyatt McClory. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waller is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Waller. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Behind 0-2 now. Fabregas over at second. Gonzalez at first with no outs. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Frisco Rough Riders took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Teddy Van Buren earns his 5th winner of the year. Sito Hashimoto permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The finale of this 4 games. Stepping in, James Waller. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, James Waller. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Hernandez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Ready now, Orville Roberts. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Waller will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Jamal Jefferson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall. Digging in, Adrian Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hernandez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waller has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. In now, James Waller. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they keep digging in. Anthony Nomo.
Center fielder, Anthony Nomo.
This one's flared out toward left. Waller coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back.
So stepping in, Adrian Hernandez.
Adrian Hernandez.
Hit in the air out to left field. Waller ranging forward, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whip. Now to the plate, James Waller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.